What is up, guys? It's your boy Nick with Pikmin. Today we're gonna be talking about Bellator Champion Series. It's gonna be this card's on Friday, 12 p.m. in the afternoon. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you guys want me to go live for this card. We'll probably do a live fight companion this Friday, so it's gonna be during the day, which I'm happy about. We got some LFA action during the night, so we're gonna have a busy Friday. So let's get into it, guys. It's gonna be a quick picks video. I'm not gonna be spending too much time on this video. So we only got like 12 fights on this card. How many fights we got? I think we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we got 12 fights on this card. So let's get it. Let's go over it, guys. So first fight on the card is gonna be Corey Anderson taking Karl Moore. I have to pick Anderson here, even though I think he's getting up there in age. He's not. He's only 34 years old though, but he's been fighting it. He's been fighting at the highest level for a long, long time. And even though Karl Moore is on a 4-5 win streak right now, but the level of competition is just not even close. I mean, Anderson was absolutely beating the shit out of Vadim Nemkov, taking him down, landing some nasty ground and pound from top position. He was close to breaking him. I mean, he was on his way to winning that fight. I mean, but unfortunately for him, there was an accident head class in there, which due to that reason, I mean, it was called as a no contest. And then in the rematch, he got absolutely outclassed on the feet and outclassed everywhere in the fight by Vadim Nemkov. Vadim Nemkov is a really good fighter, we know that much. So then he was able to bounce back against Phil Davis. Just got the better of some of those grappling exchanges, and it was a really boring fight, but he was able to get it done. I gotta go with Corey Anderson. I think Corey Anderson will get this done. Likely by decision. I don't think he's finishing Karl Moore. Maybe like we'll go fourth round TKO, like a late ground and pound TKO. I could see like a late ground and pound TKO here. Now, if we look at the betting line for this, I mean, betting lines is honestly like, I'm not crazy. I don't know if I'll parlay him. Like minus 350 is kind of crazy for Anderson because he's getting older and looks like he's slowing down just a bit. But I still don't think it's gonna be enough to beat a guy like I think it's still gonna be enough to beat a guy like Karl Moore in my opinion. So the first pick is gonna be Corey Anderson by fourth round, maybe third round. We'll go third round TKO ground and pound stoppage. All right, let's go to the next fight. Next fight we're gonna be talking about is gonna be okay. Next fight we're gonna talk about is Patricio Pitbull taking on Jeremy Kennedy. And I've been fading Patricio Pitbull his last two fights. I mean, I didn't watch the last fight on Ryzen. I wasn't watching that live, but I was able to go back and rewatch it when I was doing tape study for his fight with Pinedo. Cause I think he was supposed to be fighting Jesus Pinedo. That fight was canceled. Then he was supposed to be fighting Gabriel Alves Braga. Braga was they were trying to make that matchup, and that fight was also canceled. I guess Braga withdrew from that one, and he withdrew from that one with the. I guess Pinedo withdrew from that one, so it wasn't really his fault. I guess Patricio Pitbull's fault. He's been trying to fight the whole time. And now he's gonna be fighting Jeremy Kennedy. I mean, Jeremy Kennedy was supposed to be on this card. He was supposed to fight James Gallagher, who's also fighting on this card. But I think James Gallagher, yeah, he's fighting someone Leandro Higo now. So there's a lot of stuff happening on this card. But so now he's fighting Jeremy Kennedy. Jeremy Kennedy, you guys probably remember him from that Aaron Pico fight where Aaron Pico had an injury. They were trying to get his arm back into place, but they couldn't get it, and it was called as a TKO stoppage for Kennedy because Pico was injured in that one. But he's been looking really good. I mean, he's fought Volkanovski back in the day too. So I mean, he fought Volkanovski back in the day. I remember that one. Yeah, it was like way back in 2018. So he's fought some decent guys, and I like Jeremy Kennedy here. I think we have been seeing Patricio Pitbull slow down out there. Like normally you wouldn't see this guy get knocked out like in the first round by a guy like Suzuki, who does have some power, but getting knocked out in the first round is crazy. And I did pick on Sergio Pettis as a pretty sizable underdog in that one. And Sergio Pettis absolutely outclassed him on the feet. I mean, Pitbull just couldn't really get going the whole time. He was just playing the guessing game on the feet, like reacting to feints from Sergio Pettis. I'm going to go Jeremy Kennedy by decision. I think he can pull this off by maybe just outworking him. But this is a big step up in competition for Jeremy Kennedy. This is not an easy matchup for him. And he is underdog in this one. I think he's a slight underdog in this one. The odds for this one is, so Patricio Pitbull is minus 150 and the dog Jeremy Kennedy at plus 120. I think Jeremy can get something done. Maybe edge it out by like a close decision. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Kennedy here as a dog for the co-main win. Alright guys, next fight we're going to be talking about is going to be Fabian Edwards taking Aaron Jeffrey. Fabian Edwards is a decent striker. I mean, he actually had opened a cut on Johnny Eblen's face. I think it landed an elbow. Then Johnny Eblen was able to work his way back into the fight, take him down, land some nasty ground and pound, got him out of there. But he was on a 3-fight winning streak before that, knocked out Lyoto Machida, who's way past his prime, to be honest. And got some decent wins. I mean, Gegard Mousasi, that's a solid win. I mean, he absolutely outclassed Gegard Mousasi. I did not expect that to happen, but Mousasi is also slowing down now. Fabian Edwards has a decent chance of winning this fight, but I'm gonna go with the dog here. I think Aaron Jeffrey can pull it off, man. Aaron Jeffrey, like he's a guy, like you gotta wrestle this guy for 3 rounds to beat him. And John Salter was able to do that. He was able to just stick to him like glue the whole time, just wear on his gas tank, and just you gotta hold this guy down, bro. He was able to bounce back against Dalton Rosta, who's an undefeated Bellator prospect. And I actually had money on Dalton Rosta in that one. And Rosta absolutely gassed out in that one. And I think Fabian Edwards might also slow down in this fight. I could see him slowing down. But I get why most people are picking Edwards here, because he's probably more skilled. But Jeffrey's an absolute dog, man. This dude is an absolute junkyard dog. And he's going to fight for him money. He's only been subbed 1 time in the first round. And he's fought some decent guys. I mean, I went to decision with Kaya Barhalio, who's a top-ranked UFC fighter. Got submitted by Brendan Allen. So he's been fighting nothing but fought Sean Brady. He went to distance Sean Brady back in 2015. So I'm going to go with the dog here. I think Jeffrey can win this fight. Probably by decision. I don't think he's finishing him. Let's look at the odds now. So the odds for Aaron Jeffries he's actually the favorite. Okay, the lines, I was expecting him to be the underdog in this one, so I guess the books are now sleeping on him here. Yeah, I was really expecting Aaron Jeffrey to be the underdog in this one. I actually thought he was the underdog, so he's a favorite, minus 125. I think he's gonna get this done with the cardio, with the toughness, and I think he's gonna pull off a decision here for Aaron Jeffrey. You can also knock him out. I mean, he's got some decent knockout power too. And he's got some really good striking too. He can definitely knock this guy out too. But Edwards is tough. I mean, you gotta get it. Like, he's been only knocked out 1 time, that was in 3rd round by Johnny Eblen with a ground and pound. I'm gonna say that Jeffrey pulls it off on the judges' scorecards by decision. Alright guys, next fight we're gonna be talking about is gonna be Tim Wilde taking on Manuel Soza, and I am gonna go with the Tim Wilde here, man. I was impressed with his last performance. I mean, he knocked out Mike Hamill like with a nasty right hook, and I think I picked Mike Hamill in that one, but I've seen a lot of people on the dog in that one, so a lot of people are right on that fight. Soza is an undefeated prospect, but I mean, he's been fighting in Cage Free UFC, which is not a bad promotion, to be honest. He seems like he's pretty physically strong, but Tim Wilde is bigger than him. He's fought the much better competition. He's got a reach advantage over him too. I'm gonna go with Tim Wilde here. I think Tim Wilde can pull it off. Probably decision. I don't know if he's gonna knock this guy. This guy seems like he's got a solid chin on him. Tim Wilde is coming into this fight as a minus 125. Honestly, I think that's not terrible. Now, if this fight hits the ground, I mean, Soza has shown that he's a decent jiu-jitsu grappler. He can definitely lock something up on the ground. But Tim Wilde has shown pretty good durability. He's been subbed twice in the first, like once in the first round, second round. He's only been subbed 1 time in at the Bellator level by Brent Primus, who's a top level fighter in Bellator. No shame in that one. And he's got some other losses back in the day. So he's been subbed back in Cage Warriors in 2014. But I think he's making improvements right now. And that was an impressive performance there by him. He was a plus 180 underdog in that one against Mike Hamill, and he actually looked really good out there. I'm gonna go with the Mike Hamill. No, not Mike Hamill. Tim Wilde by probably by decision. I'm gonna say he gets a decision here. But Manuel Soza can definitely pull it off. I don't think I'll be betting on this fight. I'm gonna probably stay off this one because this guy seems like he's got some power in his hands. He's got some submission skills. Maybe he can go out there and get it done. Right now, I mean, so I'm gonna go with Tim Wilde because I think he's the better striker, has better power, more technical on the feet. So that's gonna be the pick. All right, guys. Next fight we're gonna be talking about is gonna be James Gallagher taking on Leandro Higo. James Gallagher is this guy is tough, man. I mean, that fight against James Gonzalez, like he just wore him out with the cardio and the gas tank. This guy brings the pace out there. He's tough as hell, and his losses are coming to decent guys. I mean, he got subbed by Patchy Mix. Really, no shame in that one. Patchy Mix is the champion. Lost to Ricky Bandejos. I mean, Ricky Bandejos did lose to Soza's. I mean, Leandro Higo. So I get why people are picking Higo here. But I'm gonna go with James Gallagher. I think he can get this done, and I like him. I like Gallagher here by decision. I think he's gonna get this done. But Higo is a dangerous dude, man. This dude's got some power. I mean, he knocked out Ricky. I know he subbed Ricky Bandejos, I guess, but he's got some knockout power too. But he's a guy that can definitely pull off a submission on the ground. But I think Gallagher will get this done. Probably by he's gonna knock him out. I'm not sure if he's gonna. Maybe he can pull off a submission of his own too. We have seen Higo get subbed in the first round before, but I'm gonna say he gets it done by probably like by decision. Because Higo is probably really tough. He's 35 years old though, so he's getting up there in age a bit. But I am gonna go with James Gallagher here. James Gallagher is minus 110. Honestly, not bad because this dude has a really good skill set and he's really tough. We have seen Gallagher go out there win decisions before, right? He's won many decisions before. He's 3-0 decisions, and we know Higo, like when fights are going long, like he can kind of get tired, and he's 2-2 in the Bellator level with decisions. But he's been finished twice at the Bellator level, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say that he gets it done by James Gallagher gets it done by decision here. That's going to be the pick. Alright, guys, next fight on the card we're going to be talking about is Taufeeq Musayev taking on Alfie Davis. And I'm going to go with Taufeeq Musayev here. I think he's got more power, more power on the feet when he swings. Like, he's got better. I don't know if he's got better. I think he's got better, like, hand speed. Alfie Davis is a slick striker, though. He can definitely stay on the outside, just pick you apart. He's very technical, too. And he was able to outwork a guy like Alan Cruz. Hasn't really shown much of his like technique out there, but Alan Cruz does throw some nasty spinning kicks, some head kicks out there. Like he caught a guy like Steven Nguyen, and I think he knocked off Steven and Win back in the day on Dana White Contender Series. I remember that one because I was doing tape study for Steven then, who's fighting on this weekend on UFC Fight Night card. And he knocked him out with a nasty flying knee. So we're getting a win over Alan Cruz is honestly not terrible. Then he's also got a win over Gauti, but went the distance with the win to draw with Tim Wild. Honestly not terrible. Went the distance Shabali, and Shabali knocked out Taufeeq Musayev. So I get why the odds are closer here. The odds would be probably wider. I like Musayev here a ton. Honestly, minus 200 for Musayev is not terrible. I think he can get something done on the ground too. He's got some power. He's got some submission skills too. But he's got 18 wins by knockout, man. This dude has a ton of power. 12 wins by KO in the first round. Like this dude is an absolute pitbull. And he's got a win over Tricky Pitbull too. I mean, he's beaten some decent guys in Ryzen FC too also. And I think he will get this done by does he knock Alfie Davis out? I'm going to say he knocks him out, man. I know Alfie Davis has never been finished before. But, I mean, Shabali isn't finishing him. I mean, Shabali does sometimes go the distance. I mean, he went the distance pretty tricky Pitbull. I'm going to say that Musayev knocks him out. He knocks him out in the probably like first round or second round. But the longer this goes, I mean, Alfie Davis can definitely work his way back into this fight. But I'm gonna say that Taufeeq Musayev, knocks him out. Taufeeq Musayev knocks him out in probably the first 2 rounds. I don't mind. I don't think it's a bad bet at minus 200. Taufeeq Musayev is coming into this fight as a minus 200. Honestly, not terrible. I don't think it's that terrible line. It could be way wider. I think it will get kind of wider in the week. He has been knocked up by with a kick to the body by Shabali. And he got subbed by Roberto de Soza, so he's definitely got holes in his game. But Alfie Davis is not really a submission grappler. Doesn't really have a ton of power on the feet, so I don't think we're gonna have to worry about him finishing Taufeeq Musayev. He's a guy that can definitely go out there, point fight, win decisions out there. So But I'm gonna say Musayev gets it done by inside the distance. Probably gonna play the inside ITD, but money line is honestly not terrible for Musayev here. I don't think the money line's all that bad. Alright guys, next fight we're going to talk about is going to be, so the pick is going to be Tawfiq Musayev by, I'll say second on TKO. Alright, next fight we're going to talk about is Ciaran Clark taking on Darius Mafi, and this is a layup for Clark here. Clark is going to win this fight anywhere he goes. He's going to go out there, submit this dude probably in the first round, and he's a sizable favorite here, probably for a good reason. He's been fighting at the Bellator level for most of his career. He's also he's really looked really good out there in Bellator. He's also fought some killers in the amateurs. I went to this with Magomed, who's an absolute monster. I mean, he's fought some tough guys, man. Tobias Arella. I mean, this dude hasn't taken easy roads in the amateurs. I mean, he's taken tough guys. That's why he's looking really good out there since he's gone pro back in 2019. So he's fought absolutely nothing but killers in the amateurs, and that experience is definitely gonna help him in the pro leagues. And he's gonna run through this guy probably in the first round. Mafi hasn't fought anyone. I mean, he's fought absolute cans out there. The time that he has fought in the PFO, I mean, to be fair to him, he fought Ali Talib, who's a pretty good fighter. Ali Talib's got some decent wins. Also has some wins over some UFC fighters like Vinicius Oliveira. So Ali Talib was not a bum. Like, losing to Ali Talib, really no shame in that one. But he has been fighting absolute scrubs out there, and I think Clark will get him out of there probably in the first round. I think Clark will get him out of there in the first round, probably by submission. And Clark is coming into this fight as a -1,000, and the line kind of makes sense because other than Ali Talib, I mean, this guy Mafi hasn't fought anyone and to anything to their name. Alright guys, next fight we're gonna be talking about is it's gonna be first on submission for Ciaran Clark here. Alright guys, next fight we're gonna talk about is Nathan Kelly taking on Vikas Singh Rohil, and Nathan Kelly's probably gonna submit this dude or knock him out in the first round. I'm gonna say knocks him out in the first round likely. I don't think Nathan Kelly's gonna take him down. I think he's just gonna outstrike him and probably knock him out in the first round. I mean, India, like, as much as I want to see these guys out of India have success, I mean, they just don't have the gas tank. They haven't really been fighting the best level of competition out there. I mean, he's fought in Super Fight League. Like, what the fuck is Super Fight League? Like, I mean, some of these fights are like very suspect because some of these guys are out there taking dives. I mean. And he hasn't fought anyone. Like, he's been getting knocked out by lower level guys, like 2-2 guys. I mean, this is a layup for Nathan Kelly. I mean, they're giving him absolute bottom of the barrel with someone that has a decent record though out of India. But Kelly's gonna go out there, finish him in the first round, and I think Kelly's a pretty safe for parlays here. I can't believe I'm saying that. Normally I don't like parlaying Nathan Kelly, but he's gonna go out there, probably submit him or knock him out. I'm gonna say knocks him out in the first round. Nathan Kelly is minus 800. Is he minus 800? Jesus Christ. Minus 800. I guess it kind of makes sense because this guy hasn't been fighting anyone with anything to their name, to be honest. Yeah, he's going to knock him out in the first round. That's going to be the pick. First round TKO is going to be the pick here. Alright, guys. Next fight we're going to be talking about is going to be Abraham Babli taking on Isaiah Pinson, and I gotta go with Babli here. I think he's got more finishing ability at this level. He's shown better skill set. They're both 3-0, so honestly I probably wouldn't be betting on this fight because you never know how good Pinson really is. But he went to split with the 4-0 guy. I mean, we got a win over 4-0 guy, Vitor Rosendera, but I think Babli is probably more skilled. He's not as big as Pinson. Pinson is 6'2" with a 71-inch reach, but Babli actually has a reach advantage here. But I like what I've seen from Babli more than I like what I've seen from Pinson. So I think Babli's gonna get this done. I'm gonna stay away from this one. I'm not gonna bet this fight because both these guys are still really green in their career. But Babli is coming into this fight as a. I don't think the odds will be too wide here. -175 for Babli. I wouldn't really advise you guys to go bet on him at -175. I think the line is kind of wide. I mean, but I think he's got more power, better wrestling, I think. But we maybe Pinson is really that good. Maybe he shows up out here. But I like the guy that's been training at Manchester top team. Babley by I'm gonna say gets it done by like a knockout. I don't mind over under 2.5 rounds here. If they open the lines at 2.5, I think this fight will finish in their inside the distance, to be honest. But I'm just gonna stay away from this one betting wise. But Babley is gonna be the pick by probably by knockout. Alright, guys, we got Stephen Hale versus Jordan Newman, and this is a layup for Jordan Newman. And he's a really good wrestler, really good, decent striking too. He hasn't been terrible on the feet either. And I mean, this guy Stephen Hills, honestly, he's been fighting in Bellator and he's looked really good, decent out there. I mean, he's been finishing. He finished his last opponent 7-9, like not the best record out there. But he's been getting it done at the Bellator level though. But I think Jordan will get this done. He's got way more different types of submission on the ground. He can go for anaconda chokes like he's show Americana, and rear naked choke. Like he's got elbows from crucifix. Like this dude has a lot of tools on the ground, and I think Jordan Newman will get this done by like a ground and pound finish. I'm gonna say submission. I'm gonna say that he gets a submission in this fight. And if you look at the betting lines for this one, I mean, Jordan Newman is for betting. I mean, he's probably gonna be a big time favorite here. Jordan, where is he? Jordan Newman is minus 350. I'm pretty confident that he's gonna win this fight. I think Jordan Newman will win this fight, but I think that maybe this guy can give him a test out there, man. His nickname is a Hillbilly Hammer. Maybe he can go out there be the Hammer, but Newman is not human, so he's definitely get this done by probably like in the first 2 rounds by submission. Alright, guys, next up we're gonna be talking about Luke Trainer taking on Grand Neil. And this is a tough one. This is a tough fight to pick because I actually do like Luke Trainer here, and people are leaning towards Luke Trainer here. But I'm gonna go with Grand Neil. I think Grand Neil will get this done. We've seen him go 3 rounds before. I'm not saying that Luke Trainer can win decisions out there, but he's gonna have to finish this guy Grand Neil probably in the first round and a half. Or Grand Neil is probably gonna work his way into it, and Grand Neil has fought the better competition. He went to split with the Alex Polizzi, lost the fight by split, but really no shame in that one. But I'm gonna go with Grand Neil, probably by decision. I think he's probably gonna get this done by decision. I'm gonna pick Grand Neil here by decision. Let's look at the odds. I'm curious to see what the odds are here. But I think that Grand Neil will get this done by probably by decision here. I like Grand Neil by decision here, but betting lines for this one, Grand Neil has a solid chin too. Like this dude is not getting rocked out there, but Grand Neil is coming into this fight as a minus 188. I mean minus 188. Damn, I was expecting him to be like minus 130, minus 150. But I don't think Grand Neil will get this done. But I don't know if I'll bet on him. Like this could be a tricky fight because Luke Trainer has a lot of finishing ability out there. But I think Grand Neil will get this done. He's fought the better competition, and as long as he doesn't make a mistake out there, I think he will get this done. I mean, he didn't get subbed by Alex Polizzi. He was a decent grappler too, but his fights aren't all that exciting, to be honest. He's been going the distance more often than not. I'm gonna say Grand Neil goes out there and gets it done by decision. Alright, guys, next fight, last final fight on the card. Make sure you guys hit the like down below, subscribe to the channel, become a member, guys, to support my channel. I appreciate all the members already that we have. I'm gonna give a shout out to all the members at the end of this video. Alright, guys, last fight on the card is gonna be Nate Kelly taking on Jordan Elliot. This is a layup for Nate Kelly, absolute layup. Nate Kelly's gonna run through this guy in the first round, and he's gonna finish him. I think he's gonna finish him by submission in the first round. It's gonna be an easy fight for Nate Kelly, and that's all you guys really need to know here. And Jordan Elliot is an absolute scrub, and he's gonna get finished in the first round. Maybe second round. It could definitely be second round because Nate Kelly takes his time when he's going out there, but he's got decent striking too. He can definitely hurt these guys and put them down. Doesn't have crazy power. Doesn't really have crazy knockdown power, but he's got some technical striking. He can definitely, and he's got submission skills on the ground. When he has you hurt, he's gonna go for submissions, and I think he's gonna submit this guy Elliot. Betting lines for Nate Kelly is minus 540. I mean, it's crazy. The minus 549. I mean, the line's kind of crazy, but it makes sense because this is a layup for him. So guys, those are the picks for the full card breakdown. Let's go over the picks again. So first fight, we're gonna be we'll start with the early position. So Nate Kelly by first round submission, Grant Neal by decision, Jordan Newman probably by submission, Babley by knockout, Nathan Kelly by knockout in the first round, Ciaran Clark by submission, Tafik Messiah by knockout, James Gallagher by decision, Tim Wald by decision. Jaron Jeffrey by decision, and then Jeremy Kennedy by decision, and Corey Anderson by TKO ground and pound. Let's do a parlay. Let's do a parlay for fun. Now we always do a parlay at the end, and we hit our 5-leg parlay on Bellator. Not Bellator, PFL. Not the last PFL card, but the PFL Bellator versus PFL champions. It was a really good parlay, and let's do a parlay for this one. So parlay for this one, let's talk about it. Let's talk about parlay for this one now. So parlay, if we take that's gonna be tough to do parlays because parlays are always risky. But I think Nate Kelly's still absolutely gonna. But 800 is crazy though. Minus 800 is crazy. But okay, let's do Aaron Jeffrey. I think Aaron Jeffrey will win. Corey Anderson. Okay, we'll do Corey Anderson in here too. Let's do Tafik Messiah. Let's do Tafik Messiah. But that's risky because Alfie Davis is a slick striker from the outside. You can definitely I could definitely see him outworking him. But let's throw Nathan Kelly in here. I think he's gonna win. And let's throw who else do we want to throw in here? Tim. I don't want to throw Tim Wald in here. But Clark is gonna win for sure. I think he's gonna win for sure. We're not getting crazy plus money with adding him in here though. We'll do one more leg. We'll do one more leg for this one though. I don't want to throw Gallagher because that's a risky fight. Higo is a tough dude. You can definitely look for a submission on the ground if he hits the ground. Abraham Babley, I don't want to throw him. He's way too inexperienced right now. But Nate Kelly, what about Nate Kelly? I don't mind this parlay, but let's not throw Nate Kelly in there because Jordan Elliot. I don't think Jordan Elliott's gonna win, but yeah, Jordan Elliot seems like he can give him a tough fight though. Let me not say that. I'll take that back. He's not gonna give him a tough fight. I thought we were talking about this dude what's his name, this other dude that we were talking about earlier, Hill. I thought I was mixing him up with Hill, but not. We're gonna throw Nate Kelly in there 100%. Yeah, okay, here we go. Let's do a parlay again. So I like Corey Anderson, Aaron Jeffrey in there. Aaron Jeffrey, he's gonna need to survive an early storm because Edwards is a decent striker on the feet in the early rounds. We'll throw Nathan Kelly in there. We'll throw Nate Kelly in there too. Minus plus 208 honestly is not terrible for this one. What do you guys think in this one? Minus plus 208 for this one. Honestly, not crazy. Plus 208 for Corey Anderson, Aaron Jeffrey, Nathan Kelly, Nate Kelly. Let's keep okay. Let's keep Aaron Jeffrey out of there. But if you throw Jeremy Kennedy in there, but Jeremy Kennedy is in a tough fight. This is a tough fight for him, but I think I could see him getting this done. Corey Anderson, Nathan Kelly, Nate Kelly, Jeremy Kennedy, plus 276. Let's do a safe one. Let's do a safe parlay now. Corey Anderson. I think Corey Anderson is gonna win if he just grapples out there. I think he should win. Corey Anderson, Nathan Kelly, and Nate Kelly too. Damn, it's not even plus money. Tafik Messiah, plus 156. Honestly, not bad for this 4-leg parlay. And we'll throw this one in here just for fun. This 5 leg parlay, I like this 5 leg parlay. I think this one can definitely cash for us. I'll probably do a parlay with the overs and unders in this one for myself. I haven't placed any bets on this card yet. If you guys want to see my bets for UFC Fight Night card this weekend, check out become a member. You'll see the bets in the members tab. And alright guys, I'm gonna shout out some members now. So before I end this video, okay. Alright guys, let me shout out some members now. So okay, shout out to Shanti for becoming a member, Infected for becoming a member, Lane for becoming a member, Tomo, Ernie B, shout out to Big G, Mark, YFF, UFC Casual, Devin 4K, MMA Clips, Denial 218, Leto Spencer, Trevor Herman, Luis Zamperano, TG, Angela Rosendahl, Nate Brown. Nate Brown's been gifting so many memberships, man. He's gifted like over like almost 10 members. I mean, it's crazy. Just to been helping build the community. And a big shout out to Nate Brown also. Big shout out to everyone that's becoming a member. Big shout out to everyone that's watching this video right now. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Thanks for watching the video. And hope you guys enjoyed the full card breakdown for Bellator Champion Series. And we might do either really good on this pick, so we might do either horrible, because I've been taking a lot of dogs on this card. So let's see how it works out for us. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Take it easy. Have a good weekend. And best of luck on all your bets, guys. Later.